Good evening, everyone. It is I, Mo Love, Mo Bounce, Two Ton, Uncle Pio, Uncle Buggy, Bugs Buggy, here for you this evening. Watching a little bit of TV and out. He done went and got this little salty brawl. John put her on, talking about she black. Man, excuse me, y'all. You know, I put what I thought about this election. And Biden, thumbs down, man. Him and his little salty whore, his fucking whore, up here pleading. You'll do better if you just put your mouth on me. He's still gonna be, Biden still ain't getting my vote. So yeah, I'm here chilling, y'all. And I was thinking about something earlier today. Uh, and it's about massaging your brain, right? Massaging your brain. You know, with all this social media and giggles and laughs and so on and so forth, right? You know, I noticed that when, certain people they can't get in on the joke sometimes. Maybe I'm that person that can't get in on the joke sometimes. It's, by people being shifty, it seems like not all the time. Every once in a while, people play along with it. But sometimes, you feel like you be in you end up, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say a crossfire, but then again, that's exactly what it is, crossfire. Because people is double dipping, double chopping this thing, trying to get, there's real business. You dig what I'm saying? And I was on that vibe, and I was always trying to keep focused that people's doing this is for real for them, right? You know, they didn't got on uh, whatever uh, barriers there were to have it. So if some of y'all might feel like, now you tripping. I thought, sir, I thought a lot about you, and then all of a sudden you just stepped on your own nuts right quick. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll bag back. We'll bag back. That's good enough. You got it from your player. Good. But you know, but soon as y'all down and you need somebody to, you know, pep you up a little bit, I'm here for you. You just know that I'm here for you. Yeah, I'm here for you. You back, giving you all them hearts, all them loves and everything. I'm gonna back out the way because it look like you about ready to land one, and I don't want to be. It's like you know how you know how you know how be something going down and somebody still pulling you out of a knot. Don't do it, till they have to haul off and backhand this, had to haul off and backhand the shit out of you to get to what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't got backhand shit out of me, but I will move back out of the way for you. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get out of the way. Me and my rusty black ass go get out. We gonna get out of the way. Fuck it. All right. Cause I want. Look when I. It's hard to find some good. You dig? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find some good people out here, man. You know. So there you go. Powerball going down, y'all. All right. It's estimated at $22 million. The first number is 13. Your second number is 47. Third number is 55. The fourth number is 23. The fourth and fifth number is 58. And the Powerball is 23. And it's multiplied by 10. So, hope somebody get lucky. I ain't putting no, I ain't play no Powerball. Probably tried number, but then them numbers ain't gonna come around. Probably catch one or two numbers that ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna do it. Just ain't gonna do it. Yeah. So I back. I quit playing so much. There you go. So, now what was I talking about? Thought about something. Oh, massaging the brain. Massaging the brain. When you're in idle, you know, along with all this hee ha ha and TTT and all this, right? And you're coming off like you got it, right? You know, this is the big joke, right? People's got the head down, really thinking about something, right? You know, with now school things kicking back in, you know what I'm saying? It's time to go ahead and dust the book on off and get your mind, massage your brain for thinking. For thinking. You see? And I'm going to tell y'all something. Ain't nothing wrong with dusting that book off. Because you see this? This is a pencil. Turn around. Let's see, is that right? That's the Home Depot. Now, this is a pencil, but this is a carpenter's pencil, right? This is a carpenter's pencil, but it's a pencil just the same with I don't know if they don't do lead anymore. They try to get away from the lead and use some other type of something that can mark. But anyway, my point is, what I'm gonna get to it. It'll behoove you if you get that book in your head and this pencil, and some paper. You know, some paper. Get it, and start scratching it on down. And start scratching on down. Now, the reason I'm telling you that is because with all the get quick schemes that we got out here in this world, if everybody don't is not so lucky and get that pleasure, you know, not downing nobody, but you know, everybody don't make it like that. So you gotta have something to fall back on, especially young people, and children. I don't know if this thing, if the Facebook ain't monitored, if whoever, if you come up on this page, then you gonna see this. But anyway, you know, it's not that you can't get farther without it, you know, but it's good to lock it in your head because maybe you don't have all these computer aids and everything like this. What I'm talking about is uh, uh, calculators and all this different stuff that aid you in learning. This right here, this piece of paper in your brain can get down damn near faster than it takes you. Okay, let me go over here. Let me lock it over here, and then right here. By the time you get through, if you got it up here in your noggin, trust me. As soon as you see it, you already know what it is. Just know that. And let me tell you something. It's a beautiful thing to massage your brain. Let me tell you something. I went further than I thought, and whoever will never know, but those pieces of papers that I had a video where I was showing this paper and this achievement and this achievement and some of the other achievements. You know, they're real. You know, they didn't give them away. And there was only one way for you to get them. And that's for you to sit on down, take this pencil, and get on down. You know, uh, put you on a timing for, you got, what is it, 5 different tests. And once you get it in your head, woo, well, you work better than you work better than an Eclipsnikoff or one of them AK. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It's the truth. It's like it don't make no difference what test they throw to you. You go down there and you look, cause most of the time when you take your SAT or whatever test, uh, your ASFABs or whatever you take, they got the same question. It might be a different one, might be, you know, but soon as you see it or you get on that test, you know for yourself whether or not. So working along with some of the things that helps us today started before it even became a reality. And it all comes from figures, all comes from reading, all comes from being able and capable to adapt to things. So if you gotta stay home, and I listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't force nobody to go running out here. You know, I wouldn't force. If a child don't want to go, it's like fine, you don't gotta go. Child or whatever, or you know, student or whatever, these schools, whatever, you don't gotta go and get in that bullshit if you don't want to. But let me show you something. If you take the time out, same as if you was in the school house, and sit down and apply your mind to what it is that's in that book. Trust me. Trust and believe you're going to go far. Because it don't make no difference what nobody says. It don't make no difference what nobody think. It don't make no difference how much of a clown they try to make out of you. You know, fronting you or whatever. When you sit down and you knock 97, 98, 99% of the tests correct out of 100 score, perfect score, boy, you smoking. Trust me. And that makes a fool out of whoever was challenging you, and you weren't even interested. You weren't even interested in none of that. But that makes them look like a fool themselves. See, that's how you do it. You know, you put the little computer down and put it up. And you knock fire out of that test real quick. And people shut their goddamn mouth up. Real. I was trying to do this without cussing, but it's the truth. They shut their goddamn mouth up. They still try to be sarcastic sometimes. They can, you know, open the goddamn mouth. How did you? I mean nothing. Get the fuck out of my face, before I slap the shit out of you. You know, it's only got one goddamn way. And you should have kept your fucking mouth shut when you was talking to me. Now, that's one of my repertoire. So I wanted to pass some of that on to some of y'all out there. You can say what you want when you get done. I will cross your I and dot your T. You know. But first of all, it's like since we've been having this corona and everything going on, right? Check it. It's Dusty like what? You've been having all the fun you can have because they stopped school before school was even out. This whole year been a bust, man. But I'm gonna say this too, that once you sit down and you apply yourself and you start tainting your brain, but you got to get your brain used to figuring that. You know, that look, I got to take my time out and I got to get this brain because I want it. You know what I mean? I got to stop all the other shenanigans and start working with my brain, right? And working within. It's a beautiful thing, trust me. So sometimes you have to get away from this social media and all this stuff, and these toys, because that's all this goddamn computer is, ain't nothing but a fucking toy. And start working on your brain a little bit. Now, if you think you're smart, just think. That's what you got on your head. You go back and you look, there's so much you probably didn't even know, or you went past it so quick just to get a score. But you should take this time to tighten yourself up real good. Trust me. You understand me? Tighten yourself up real good. Take this time out. Tighten it up, baby. Tighten it up. Now, because in a little bit here, we're going to get to it. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're going to take this book and we're going to talk to like Tatiana and bust it open. And bust it on open. Going in deep. So you might as well open it on up. put something on your mind, especially you young people. Um, and where I'm talking about, I want to start where I started. Is middle school, from 7th grade to grad on, and come on to the higher learning. Even from the blanket to the 7th grade or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They had a little bit of time to play, but when you get to middle school, that's when all of that is all boiled up in one, and you got to start right there, 7th grade and 8th grade, and start progressing to be able to adapt and apply yourself and start making this difference. Just the introduction. So we're gonna get straight. You're gonna start wind jamming you, baby. So, like y'all favorite leader, uh, Snip Dog, Sip Dog, Sip Dog. He said, "Shit, don't meet me there, beat me there." Snoop Dogg, like Snoop done told you, man, don't meet me there, beat me there, be there before I get there. Some of y'all need some help, and you need a little motivation because everybody's so quick, everybody's so into something else, they ain't got time for you. See? And now when I give you this lesson, don't be quick to go out here and show nobody nothing. Let them keep thinking you's the biggest goofball, you the biggest dummy on this earth, and I'm gonna show you how to kick some ass with this pencil. Yeah. Because let me tell you, there's so many people talking that shit. Now let me tell you something. Let me run it down to you real quick. I've had women that was real smart. I'll say associates, okay? So they, I didn't want you to be claiming your ugly ass got some draws. Well, shit. I seen some of the niggas y'all ran off with. Even a goddamn dog wouldn't have gave that motherfucker no pussy, but you did, didn't you? Yeah, here we go now, motherfucker. let me go ahead. Like I said, they was intelligent, even though they did whatever they wanted to do in life. Then some, I ain't gonna say dumb, they ain't dumb, they were pliable. But just as soon as you start showing some, take it and they run off with some other character, you know. And computer programmers then went from a computer programmer to systems analysts and all kind of shit, and then turned into some type of editors of newspapers and different things like that. You know, working real careers. So man is always the big dummy. You know, they don't want somebody that's they gotta teach nothing. They always in route of somebody already know it or is compatible, where they can have this debate back and forth. Well, dealing with me, I'm a little different from somebody else. Plus, it's just what they wanted. If that's what you wanted, it ain't make no difference whether you was smart or a dummy. They just didn't want you because they didn't want you. But uh, when it came down to it, if we came down to it, person was able to be uh, intellectual, if you will. See, when you slow it down, you can talk about something. But when the wheels all up, who talks about that? You know, who really talks about any damn thing? And it's just back and forth. Is it productive? You know, it's the way I see it sometimes, and that's the way people are. You don't tell, what do you want from me? You want a piece of ass, like Janet Jackson said. Come here a little closer. Let me talk to you. What the fuck do you really want from me? With her fine ass. What the fuck do you really want from me? You want some pussy or not? Open your mouth. Yeah. Woo! But yeah, you know, you have to work on yourself, man, so you don't. And I'm gonna tell you something else. And the reason I'm telling you this is because, right quick, you are able. Uh, to touche with a some bitch, right? On guard. You dig what I'm saying? At any given time. It would be a male or female with a stick in your hand. With a on guard. Perry. A whoop. All that kind of shit. A canter. Or whatever else. Go with it. Shit. You're able to go on and get busy. But don't let this funky pandemic get to you. And youngins, if you stay at home, I'm telling you right now, get some of that book in you. Yeah. And last but not least, it don't matter how old you are. All it takes is determination, the will to want. Because usually, if you want to know it, if you got the time, just sit on down and get to it. That's all. Just slow it down. When it becomes your interest, that's when it works for you the most. Your mind, your brain. Don't think, oh, I can't get it and start crying. You know, when you get through, it's like, yeah, are you finished? You finished crying? Okay. Because you need your water, you know. You're going to need that water to keep yourself hydrated. When I finish, you're going to be laughing. Because the fun part is learning. Just know that. That's where all the fun is at, learning something. All the mistakes you was making, you good. You be so happy at the end of it. And what I never could stand about education is people will play you out with education instead of showing you something. They just really think they're brilliant, some bitch. So once I show you something, don't be in no hurry to go run out and just spill your whole shit. You let them keep thinking whatever. Out there fronting you and carrying on. Let them think you the dumb, you stupid, and all that kind of stuff. Let them think that. And then you take that sword and cut the neck right off. Just clean off. What I mean by that, because I gotta explain this to you now. You're cutting heads, right? Person that called you a big dummy and this and that and woo, and you sit down and whatever they talk about, you're able to sit down and talk and throw facts and go back and go forward and whatever. When you get done, you know, because don't nobody give a damn about nothing, none of this school book shit. All they want to know is, can you make it to work on time? Okay. You can put water in a bucket, right? You can use a broom, right? And if you know how to use a broom and a dustpan and a mop and some water and put soap in it, then put soap and then rinse, clean the floor up, including the soap, right? Then you know how to clean windows and this, that, and the other. If you don't, you know what I mean, can't use it. They ain't gonna ask you nothing about no goddamn Biden. Ain't even gonna ask you about Obama and Michelle. Ain't gonna ask you shit. What they want to know is what floor is you finished with that floor, or she could be. Did you get that trash out of there? All right, then. You could be the boss telling your people that you get your mind right, see, and they go to business and boo. Now I know I'm all over the place with this here. There you go. And don't one thing too. Here's one more thing too. Don't ever jump up and start talking like you know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. And then you take over a conversation with all you think you know and all that shit. And instead of you rocking facts, rocking so far away from it, you way out on that rim, you done fell off a long time ago. Like, I ain't even know all that, but yeah, I guess you right. And you could be wrong. Is wrong is wrong. You know. So if you don't know something, no, I don't know. You tell me about it. You know what I mean? Go ahead, do tell. No, I don't know about that. And then whatever it might be, talk or whatever, you go and you do your research and see how much of that is the truth, if you care to, if it's productive enough, if it can be utilized. You see? So this is what I mean by massaging your brain. You massage your brain, you can go far. You know, you can go far. You can rep as you know what somebody's telling you. A blatant disregard to your intelligence. We're telling you your truth. But don't let this funky pandemic that we all know this ain't no goddamn pandemic. These stupid motherfucking bitches went up in that goddamn spaceship and supposed to brought back some fucking old fucked up ass batteries. The batteries was, listen, who knew something about some damn batteries was messed up and they sent them. Yeah, they went up there and we're on our way to go get these batteries. We bunch of females, right? Now don't take this the wrong way, but you can if you want to. If you didn't spill that shit, you didn't spill that shit all the way back down here, then you must have spilt that. That shit was already spilt when they sent y'all up there. And that's kind of cold-blooded. Why would you send them up there like, oh, you guys go up there and get the batteries. Oh, yeah, it's time to change them. Like, I don't want that shit on me. Hell no, I don't just go up there just to go get some batteries. Nobody wanted to do want to do it. No, everybody want to be in position to tell somebody else what to do. And sometimes it comes from just using this pencil and every damn thing. Next thing you know, you got a position that you didn't really, you know what I mean? You earned it by the books, but shit, you didn't learn it. You ain't got no goddamn experience behind you. So, yeah, I'm paying attention to our current events, man. It's bullshit. Either them bastards came over here with that spy boat and was spilling that some shit all the way from way up there, and where's Mr. Bill Cosby from up there with them bunch of nutting ass? Man, them was some ugly assholes, man. Around them hoes, man. You should have been like a damn B. Lin Chu. Man, I wanna be around these hoes. Around these hoes, ugly hoes, man. Yeah, shit. Where is he up in there? Boston, Massachusetts, and all up in there, some damn where, man. Ugly ass bitches, man, running around. He fucked me, he fucked me, he fucked me. How you, if you was past, how you know somebody fucked you? Damn, no, like Park said, no forced entry, no, none of that. Man, let that man up out there, goddamn Josh. You shouldn't put his old ass in there anyway. Only thing he agreed to, he knew them goddamn people. But we ain't for real. I should though bash the fuck out of ugly ass ugly bitches, man. Shit, those stink ass like they. And the thing about it was, I believe they all of them wasn't nothing but no more than fucking old crackheads. Cause they want to know, like, everybody's gonna got some kind of crutch or some form of a crutch, you know. You might have called him. Oh, whoa! What are you doing there? What are you doing there, Mr. Cosby? Are you taking pills there? Yeah, taking them with it. And on him, now look around. Come on in, sit down, and try to explain to him the best way he can that these ain't prescription. You know, well, you let me have some. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Oh yeah, right. Like, nah, this shit is expensive. I can't get you. What does it do? This is the cotton, bitch. This is the cotton. You can't handle the truth. Yeah. Well, I know about Moxicotton. Is that cotton you talking about? Yeah. It's that close to fucking heroin. You know what I mean? You can't handle this shit. Nah. Yeah. This shit ain't free for me. And I gotta have it. I'm through with that, man. But anyway, back to motherfucker come from goddamn Massachusetts, Soviet. That bitch ain't no. That bitch ain't no goddamn. She ain't colored. Her mama is an East Indian. Her father is an Asian. I saw them damn pictures, man. They're talking about she black. That was just something for them to fix this black. Why y'all think just because you stick somebody up there saying they black, everybody, oh, okay, oh, and you accept that? That's bullshit. Why couldn't you went and got I'm talking about a Rashida Strober, dark skinned woman, who's blacker than her? What's her name? Tracy, what's her name? Her daddy got a fast car. Da-da-da. Go get her, man. Shit. Black ass people in there. Black. Black. Damn it. then you might be doing something. Yeah, back to what the fuck I'm saying now. From over there, Russia and the Soviet Union had a ship come over here, look at the water like a shark, look out the water like a shark. Yeah. Next thing you know, right after his impeachment, not even long after this bullshit. I'm telling you, not even 60, not even 90 days, not even. Here comes this damn pandemic. Kiss the whole ass, man. Shit. Shit. Then you married to a white man. Why don't you just say who you are, where you come from? Don't try to bribe nobody by saying you choose to side of being black. What does that matter? Go, black person. Get so tired of black represented by people with light skin, and everybody's so goddamn happy. Go get somebody fucking black. Black. Damn it. Sick of that shit. Anyway, back to the fuck I'm talking about. Then that bullshit ass war they was having when Trump was trying to bring them back over here. What if some that shit was in the air anyway? And as the world turns and revolves, eventually that shit ended up all over everything. Shit. If it's on Earth and it's going around, if you know how denseness and all this shit works, man. It's bullshit. Now these motherfuckers done took their ass up there and they going to get some goddamn funky ass space dust or some bullshit. How we know that ain't what it is? Then you got this other Yamin, or whatever the fuck his name over here on the other side of us over here in the West Coast. Let's see. Let me get it right. In the Pacific, on the other side of the Pacific Ocean. Sending some old fake ass rockets. I'm gonna keep saying it because it's the truth. I've been paying attention to this shit, and it was besides being a former, being a U.S. Army military veteran. Shit, it's a job to be really paying attention to a lot of shit. So shit pop off, you prepared to go on and go and don't just get the jitters out and the shakes and everything else. Or just throw that shit in the trash and go and get busy. Anyhow, man, that was what was on my mind. Time to unfreeze your mind, you dig? For those who need it. If you don't need it, take your ass already. Then I had a thought I was going to mention. Thought about Lawrence Fishburne. The guy said, he said, and what about Lawrence Fishburne? This is what I thought about him today. I don't know, it just crossed my mind. He said, when this first started, you asked me, did I know the difference between